And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Today's river breakup map showing still a flood watch there for Circle on the Yukon River. And down here to the southwest, we've got a flood watch out for Bethel with a flood advisory out for minor flooding around Akiak there on the Kuskokwim River. And in the Copper River Basin, still a flood watch out for the entire Copper River Basin due to snow melt, and a flood advisory in and around the Glen Allen area for minor flooding. And moving on to satellite imagery, area clouds here brought pretty significant precipitation to areas, Copper River Basin, on up into the Tanana Valley, southward into the Madanuska and Susitna Valley, down into Anchorage, with anywhere a third of an inch falling in Anchorage in the last 24 hours, and up in the Susitna Valley, especially around Wasilla over toward Palmer and Butte, anywhere from a little or near to a little over an inch of precipitation falling there. Snow falling this afternoon up in the Fairbanks area, and areas of snow extending northward there through the Koyukuk Valley to the Brooks Range, Arctic coast, areas of light snow. A lot of clouds with areas of light snow and pretty chilly temperatures extending all the way down to the Aleutians here, and a system moving eastward and northeastward, just sliding mostly to the south of the Alaska Peninsula and the Fox Islands there, and another weak system dropping off to the southeast. Southeast coast seeing improving conditions this afternoon, but still a lot of showers across the area there earlier on. Clearing now over the Copper River Basin as that area of moisture shifts up to the north and northwest here. Had some sunshine Gulkana after picking up 3/4 of an inch of rain in the last 24 hours. Of course, that ending around midnight last night, and that moisture now up into the eastern interior here. Areas of light snow across the Arctic coast, north slope into the northwest interior here. Winds coming down though, lighter winds than what we've seen. Scattered snow showers over the Bering Sea with areas of light snow along the Alaska Peninsula to the eastern Aleutians. This system down to the south moves northeastward here for tonight. Otherwise, another trough keeps the shower chances going there for the Panhandle, as well as the North Gulf Coast, mostly due to southeasterly flow continues to carry moisture off the ocean there into the coastal areas, Prince William Sound. Southern Kenai Peninsula drying out here over Cook Inlet, and south central Alaska staying dry over the Copper River Basin. Diminishing precipitation over the eastern interior, but still looking at snow there along the Dalton Highway up toward Coldfoot and into the north slope there, with areas of light snow continuing for the Arctic coast, and still some scattered snow shower activity, but winds really coming down now over the eastern Bering Sea, and light snow or snow showers for the Alaska Peninsula, eastern Aleutians again. And that'll pretty much continue into tomorrow, but amounts will be quite light there. And a developing low dropping southward here will bring some snow in toward the Pribilof Islands during the afternoon. Not too bad from the central interior around Tanana there, back out toward the western Arctic coast, Noatak Valley. Still a chance of light snow eastern Arctic coast. And this system now from tonight, by tomorrow afternoon, will be about in this location. And so tomorrow evening, that'll start to pick the winds and rain up over the southeast coast. Showers developing into just steady rain, about would be the good forecast here for the southeast coast, and that rain again pushing in late tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. Showers, areas of light rain across all of southern Alaska, mixed conditions in the Kuskokwim Valley, and that mostly in the form of snow here just west of the Kuskokwim Mountains, but that ending out toward Nunivak Island. And then we'll see this low drop southeastward on Wednesday, bringing mixed rain and snow here into the Alaska Peninsula and eastern Aleutians back up toward the Pribilof Islands. High pressure building in over the northern Bering Sea. Light winds, dry conditions there. Still pretty wet and cloudy here across southern Alaska, especially in the North Gulf Coast. This system rolls right in. Actually, the low center pulls back here and weakens over south central Alaska on Wednesday, and the front washes out here along the coast, but pretty gusty winds associated with that as it moves in and weakens. Starting to dry out, though, down toward Prince of Wales Island and Dixon Entrance. And again, continued light snow. Central eastern Arctic coast, locally into the North Slope. Scattered snow showers, Seward Peninsula, Nome, Golovin, down to about Amonic, Stebbins, and those areas. And then a big storm coming in, pushing increasing wind and a lot of moisture for some good rainfall into the western Aleutians during the daytime, especially into the afternoon. And for lows tonight, up over the North Slope, Arctic coast, 5 above to 15 above there. About the same, 5 to 10 for the lows down into the northern Bering Sea, 20s for the Pribilofs, lower 30s or upper 20s, lower 30s for the Aleutians. Over the interior, lows mostly in the 30s. Same thing for the Panhandle. Highs for tomorrow in the 50s here over interior Alaska, 20s for the North Slope and the Arctic coast down to St. Lawrence Island, lower 30s for the Pribilofs, upper 30s near 40 for the Aleutians, lower 40s there for Kodiak for the highs, and right around 40 there in Bristol Bay, 50 to 55 south central Alaska, mid 50s Copper River Basin, and lower 50s for the southeast coast. That'll be followed by low temperatures Wednesday morning, right around 40 for the Panhandle, 30s over much of interior Alaska from Kodiak Island right on up into the Koyukuk Valley areas, upper 20s for the Kobuk Valley, and 20 to 25 for the Brooks Range, and the teens on out to the Arctic coast, teens for the western Seward Peninsula to St. Lawrence Island, lower 30s here for the Aleutians, and then the highs pushing back towards 60, otherwise mostly in the mid-50s, mid to upper 50s, central and eastern interior, upper Tanana Valley, those areas to the Yukon Flats, upper 40s to lower mid-50s, south central Alaska, Copper River Basin, in the mid-50s for the Panhandle, 30s out to the west.